From Acton, Ontario, Canada, you're watching Lartist At Work, featuring Lartist, the Schuster Award-winning artist behind the webcomics Least I Could Do and Looking for Group. LeastICouldDo.com and LFGcomic.com. Now, from the Lar Cave, deep below stately D'Souza Manor, here is your Lartist, Lar D'Souza!
Hey everyone, or no one, I don't know who's out there. It's the middle of the day, it's Monday, October 22nd. This is Lar doing a spontaneous Ustream because I'm super excited. Thank you so much for joining me if you're joining me live. Thank you so much for checking this out later if you're checking it out later. Why am I so excited? Oh my god, I'm so excited because this just came in the mail. The Jaja Pressure Sensitive Stylus from Hex 3. This is a successful Kickstarter. I have been waiting for this for months. I am so excited for this. Why? Because this, among the current offerings for pressure-sensitive styluses for the iPad, this is the one I felt was going to be the big winner. Now, just a few things to recap. So there's a few styluses on the market right now promising pressure sensitivity. This is the only one I've invested in because it's also, these things aren't cheap. A regular stylus will run you anywhere from 10 to 30 bucks. And they're all pluses and minuses, but the thing is, the technology, to understand the difference of the technologies in the iPad and most of the smartphone technology, whether it's Android, don't know about Surface yet. Hey, DFYX. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a cat. Is that it's capacitive technology. What that means is it's using the capacitive electrocapacitivity of your skin, so you touch it, and it needs a certain area of contact, and that's why the styluses all tend to be those fat rubber tips. This is the Wacom Bamboo. It's among one of the best you're going to get, and it's got the large rubber tip. Hey, Real Caterin, thanks for joining me. So it needs that surface area of contact. The Pogo stylus from Pen 1 still uses that. Now they've added some kind of, I believe it's Bluetooth technology, so that you press harder, you get a bigger line, but you lack precision because you still have the fat tip. The Adonit Jot Touch and the Go Smart stylus both use, the Adonit Touch has a large clear disc. The clear disc gives you that touch area, but the clearness of it allows you to see through pinpoint. They have their own stylus on the market now, the Adonit Jot Touch, with pressure sensitivity. Again, I believe it's Bluetooth, but you know, it's pushing 100 bucks, and I had already invested the money in the Jaja. Also, it doesn't specify how many levels. It says around, you know, a couple hundred. That's not enough for a digital artist tech guy like me. You know, my old Cintiq here gives me 1024. The Bamboo will give you 512. The Intuos 4 or the new Cintiqs will give you 2048. These things matter. You will notice the difference between the 512 and the 1024. If all I'm getting out of a stylus is precision but no real pressure sensitivity, I don't need it. I get enough precision with the capacitive touch stylus. Now, last week I got a tester from Your Tech Report, the blog, of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1. Gotta get that right because their naming conventions are all very similar. The wonderful thing about this, it's Wacom tech. It's serious Wacom tech. 1024 levels of sensitivity. It uses what they call their Wacom Penabled tech. That's the same thing you're going to get on the Fujitsu Lifebook, the Lenovo Pad, the Asus EEE Slate, It's what I've got on my tablet PC. Now this is a tablet, not a tablet PC, so I have limitations in terms of RAM. I have limitations in terms of programs that I can get on here. That's been my biggest limitation so far. The stylus is really nice. I'm actually using, this is the stylus for my tablet PC because they're both Pin-able tech. I can cross use the stylus, so this is a larger, more comfortable stylus. But it doesn't have all the apps like a full PC. You know, on my tablet PC I've got Photoshop, I've got Manga Studio. The iOS has been out so much longer and has so many more apps and has a huge range of wonderful, wonderful art apps. Art Studio, Procreate, Sketchbook Pro. The Android iOS does have Sketchbook Pro with the limitations of it being on a tablet, so I can't adjust screen size. I don't think it yet supports the pressure sensitivity, though. I'm not finding that, although it's very comfortable. Sketchbook Pro is a wonderful program. On the Android, on the Note, they haven't activated the pressure sensitivity yet. And there haven't been a lot of other options. It comes with PS Touch, which has some nice gimmicks to it, but is not geared for the visual artist. It's geared for the photographer artist. So it is very much a photo editing suite that uses a pen, which is really nice. But I've been so busy with New York Comic Con. I had a personal weekend away this weekend. I've got MCM Expo in London coming up this week, and I'm kind of going nutso with deadlines, with buffering, and I haven't had much time to play with this. So I was actually looking forward to playing with it more. I played with it a little bit at New York Comic Con, playing with it on the plane to London, and I still intend to. And, you know, but I haven't fully integrated how I'm going to use it because I'm having to learn not only the ins and outs of Android, but the ins and outs of new apps, and haven't found an app yet that does everything art program wise I want for the Android. But if you're looking for precision Wacom tech, it's fantastic so far, and I've really been enjoying it. But the Jaja. Hello, baby, how are you? The Jaja has been promising full 1024 levels of sensitivity. Unlike the Jot, unlike the Pogo Stylus, there was another one that I'm blanking on its name that has been promising sensitivity, which I forget. This has been promising. Like the Jot, it uses a clear disc to give you the capacitive touch and a ballpoint in that. It uses a battery, so it's the Jot is YouTube powered, or sorry, USB powered. This takes a AAA battery. They've been it's been a very exciting Kickstarter to follow because they've been really good about their updates, about their manufacturing process. These guys have been solid. They have a solid manufacturing background before they went on Kickstarter. So the other thing is I have an iPad 1. I've not upgraded my iPad because why upgrade it if my stylus isn't going to work, or if a better solution such as the Samsung would come out. Been waiting for this. You ready? Let's do this. The packaging is gorgeous. It's got magnetic seal, unfolds very nicely. I think I have a bit of tape here. Yep, bit of tape there too. Yep, and we're out. Little piece of paper that I was told to expect in the last update about what it's got a power indicator light. See, this is cool. One thing I have not been able to do on the Samsung is set the pressure sensitivity. All other Wacom devices, like on my computer or the tablet PC, I can go into the control panel and adjust for my handedness. I know I'm a heavy-handed artist, and I can adjust the pressure sensitivity. I've not been able to do that on the Samsung, and that's definitely been marring the experience a little bit. This tells me how to set my pressure sensitivity by holding the pen down. It's got a replaceable tip. It's telling me to download an app, but I don't have to, because currently, hey, Too Much TV, thanks for joining us. I see Zero Santa's joined us as well, and there's a bunch of anonymous Ustreamers. Thank you. It's like frickin' Christmas for me here. So I got a little quick start gag in the back there. Here's the pen itself. It comes with one tip installed. It's got a replacement tip, beautiful black and brushed gray and orange. I believe the second color is a green that the Kickstarter people went for. Let me get this out. Comes out nicely. It's got a cap. I don't have the spray bottle for him, dear. Cat's on the counter. So it's got a nice cap, which just, snaps on with a very satisfying click. The rubber grip. The thing with this pen is that it uses a sonic interface. The iPad listens to it versus Bluetooth, which means that you don't have to turn it off for airplane mode. You don't have to worry about that. It doesn't need an airplane mode because it's not using Bluetooth that the FAA doesn't like. Okay, unscrew the back. Put the battery in. That's nice. Really nice size, really nice weight. Click. Ha! Fits on the back there. This is nice. It's very much like the Jot. The one thing I found the Jot was missing for me, I got the regular Jot, was that this was a smooth barrel and I liked the rubber grip. I should have gotten the Jot Pro. This is where it listens, I believe. There are two buttons that are just like recessed or raised nubs on the rubber, which are programmable, I believe, according to the app. Where's the light come on? Oh, the light's behind this orange thing. Okay. To turn on, push the first button for 5 seconds. After 2 minutes of inactivity, it will power off. So I'm holding it. Ah! Light went on. Yay! Now, I checked just before I had to get the battery for the unboxing. Super easy unboxing. Power up my iPad. Now I checked, and my favorite art app on the iPad is Art Studio. And sure enough, I went into Art Studio, I went into their settings, and support stylus, the Jot Touch, the Pogo Connect, the Hex 3 Jaja is already there. And when I clicked it, it was already set up. The default is undo for the button actions. Zoom in, zoom out. Undo, redo. Pressure sensitivity is already on. This is the moment, people. Okay, honestly, I'm butterfly. Isn't this nuts? Give me a fat tool. That pen is not. That one is not. How come that is not? That first one was. This second one isn't. Oh, I see. I still have to set the in and out for the pressure sensitivity, I think. No, that brush just isn't pressure sensitive. It's working beautifully. It's working very nicely. It's totally capacitive. But I'm not... Definitely more responsive than the touch was, the Jaja touch. But I'm not actually seeing start using enable stylus pressure size opacity buttons in tool settings. I've got to go something here in the tool settings. Where's my tool settings? Settings. Support stylus. I gotta find the other settings now. It's supporting it. Paper type. Where do I find the tool settings here? Oh my goodness, there's so much more here. It's been a while. Lots more options. Fade out, spacing, horizontal. I gotta find. Got my app issue. Okay. Where do I find it here? Unless I have to go into, maybe I have to go into my settings. That's what live unboxing's all about, isn't it? I don't see it there. Let's try flipping to a different one for the moment. Well, Procreate and Sketchbook Pro are both say they use it. Let's see. Start up a new page. I do not know if I have to turn it on somewhere. It's a very small brush. Painting. Just round brush. Okay, it's not on yet. There. Tools. Devices. X3 is on. Again, though, I don't know if it's a case of I'm not seeing it yet for this. That's on. Let me change my pressure sensitivity. It could be that I'm just too heavy-handed here. So, press against. It's easy enough. You press it against the table, you hold a button, it's set for pressure sensitivity for a heavier pressure. But I'm not finding immediately where this has to be set. Go to Procreate, Nothing there. Sketchbook, nothing there. Let's try Sketchbook Pro. Yeah, I should have hooked up an out for this somehow. Alright, well, Sketchbook Pro. What are you telling me here? Let's try a different brush. No, none of these is really giving me what I wanted. Preferences. Brushes, 3-finger swipe. Hi, Hataro. No, Lar not smash. Lar getting confused. Let me search on the Jaja. See, here's the thing that I wasn't sure is, will the Jaja work? Will the app support it on the iPad, the old iPad, the iPad 1? And it could be that it's going to need me to upgrade my iPad. Searching for help. I mean, it's... It's responsive, certainly, but I don't know right now if it's responding. Preferences doesn't help at all. Real menu, reset. I hit reset brush settings. Do that versus, okay, I think it's doing it for opacity, not for brush size. Let me move my radius down. Let's throw in a fresh layer here. No, this brush is doing it for opacity. Not by much, if at all. Why did I open that app? It doesn't use that app. It says it also uses a sketch, I think. See how that one goes. Oh, that app sucks anyhow. Alright, Art Studio, tell me where to find it. You know what? I have the internet right at my fingertips. Hang on a second. Let's go to the Googles. Turning on Jaja Stylus in Art Studio. Open settings, enable. Alright, I did that. Open settings, enable support for Jaja Stylus, simple ways to open favorite brushes, and choose pencil or marker. Let's choose pencil or marker, shall we? Make sure settings are on. Oh, hang on. That's why. Ooh, I think I found it. It was looking for the Jaja Touch. Not the Hex 3. Okay. Okay. Let's try a new picture. Don't save. Hex 3 Jaja Stylus connected to start using. Enable in brush settings. Okay. Create. Stylus pressure enabled. Ooh, things changing. I'm going to turn off opacity for now. Okay, that brush didn't have any sizes. No, hang on. Don't want that brush. That brush. What have I done? What's it showing me here? Basic. Where's this preview? This live preview sucks, isn't? I want a smudge tool somehow. How do I get back to my pencil tool? Laura, excited. How did I get on the frickin'... How did this pencil turn into a smudge tool? That's the smudge tool. What is this tool? Wet paintbrush. How did I turn on wet paintbrush? Why do I have wet paintbrush settings here? And how do I make them go away? It's been a while since I've used this, people. I am so sorry. Airbrush. Where's my favorites? Squeeze disabled. Oh, stylus pressure enabled. Set the start and end. Okay. Start and end. Opacity is 100%. Spacing, I'm going to turn that down. Except I seem to have wet painting settings. Am I drawing in? Have I got an eraser on? What's going on here? I'm getting white instead of my color. Okay, I need to make this pen bigger. So I can actually see what this looks like. Okay, I'm definitely getting, there's a lag though. I don't know if the lag is because this is in a case. Let's take it out of the case so it can hear better. Yep. Alright, we have pressure sensitivity. We have pressure sensitivity. Yeah, I don't think it liked my case. My case, I think, was interfering with the sound, or possibly how I was holding the pen. put it back in the case. And see. We have pressure sensitivity, people. We have pressure sensitivity, people! Just out of curiosity, I think I was holding the pen wrong. No, it's just... I think it just needs some time. Let's change my size up. Let's see how that happens. Yeah, I'm a little heavy-handed here. Let's see how this goes. Try that one. That one enabled. I see. So for each pen, I'm having to enable pressure stylus to affect oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Hang on a second. You got to see this. Let's get you a fresh page here. Hey, Steve. Yes. Oh, you're going to love seeing this. Let me see if I can do this for you. All right, I'm on here. You see in that line? That's a thick and thin line. That's a pressure sensitive line on my iPad. I'm so happy. This is a better experience already than the Samsung. I'm sorry. And it's app specific. It's what's happening there. This is pressure sensitive, people. Now let's see. Sometimes, because it is sonic, I'm wondering, will sound hurt it? Yes. Oh boy. Yeah, yelling at it doesn't help. Couple little glitches. When I was yelling at it, I lost I don't think it means that I have to work in an entirely silent capacity, because for the most part it's been working just fine. But when I got loud there, it kicked out and I went down to the thinnest possible line. Yeah, a little. Oh boy. See, the exciting thing is I already know Art Studio well. It's been a while. It's had some major upgrades. I haven't played with it very much. So Art Studio, but Art Studio is a fantastic iPad program, and it's got it's the closest you're going to get to a Photoshop experience on the iPad, and a good art cartoony Photoshop experience, not a photographer Photoshop experience. This is exciting shit. This is exciting shit. This is more exciting to me even than the Samsung. I have more to play with. I have hella more work to do. I can't play anymore. Oh, it disconnected. Why did it disconnect? Okay, now it's reconnected. This is super easy stuff. It is possible that my case is still interfering. It's possible that I'm holding this wrong and it's not, the sound isn't getting through. But for the most part, I mean, I guess I need to learn the quirks of this a little better. Uh, Once I learn those quirks, it's a much smaller learning curve. Um, hey Wendy, I don't know if she's there hanging out with me. The Hex 3, it's $90 from JajaStylus.com. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, the Samsung here is wonderful. For Wacom Tech, it's just beautiful. It feels like a pencil. It feels really great. There aren't the apps yet. There are the apps on the iPad. If you've already invested in the iPad, you know, investing $90, $100 for a stylus is nicer than investing $500 for this plus apps. Although, of course, apps are inexpensive. So I'm still going to play with this some more. You know, the Wacom experience is the Wacom experience. It's fantastic. But I cannot as yet adjust my sensitivity, so it's a little light for my hand. And it does not yet have the art apps for the options. So if you've already been using Art Studio or Procreate or Sketchbook Pro on the iPad, you're very familiar with them, you're comfortable with them. You know, if they had Art Studio for the Samsung, it would be a different story from me right now, because that's the one I'm familiar with. That's the one I've invested time in. So, you know, there is no Procreate for this. There is the Sketchbook Pro app, but it doesn't appear to have properly activated yet. Perhaps that's the next update. And it has limitations in terms of canvas size, which is fine, which is to be expected. My pen just went beep. It just turned off. After 2 minutes, it turns off automatically. This is really exciting. This is an exciting time. We've got the Microsoft Surface coming out this week. There is talk of it using a precision stylus. There's been no confirmation that it's Wacom Tech, so it's a lot of wait and see. Precision stylus is going to be definitely superior for note-taking, for simple sketching, but if you want to do art stuff, if you want to do more finished stuff, and I don't know yet that I want to do finished stuff on this, but at least now I have the option. Thank you so much for joining me for this spontaneous Lartist at Work Ustream, the unboxing of the Jaja Stylus by Hex 3. It's early to tell, but it's showing huge promise. It seems to be delivering what it's asked for, and that is awesome. And as a digital cartoonist, as a junkie for this kind of stuff, I'm definitely saying, if you got pennies to invest, this is a safe investment. And more bulletins as more event updates, more updates as events warrant. Thank you so much for joining me, Steve. I'll see you in a couple weeks in San Antonio. I may try and Ustream again if I get a few minutes of time before I go off to London. Actually, Steve, I'm going to be at the MCM Expo in London this weekend. Hataro, I got work out the fucking wazoo to do because I got a buffer before London. Jaja pressure sensitive stylus. Uncle Lar me likey. That's all I can say. I'm liking it a lot, and I'm liking it a lot because I'm not having to learn new tech. I don't have my flight tickets right now. I get in, I'm with the guys. I don't even know what hotel we're at. We leave here Wednesday evening, we get in Thursday morning. Wherever the MCM Expo is, we'll be staying nearby. So, yeah, this is definitely, if you're a digital artist, this is something you are definitely going to want to think about. And We love you long time. I will try and stream again later this week if I can. Until then, thank you so much for joining me here, and I will see you all in the funnies. I leave, Steve, we leave Monday morning, your time. So maybe Sunday evening, maybe, I don't know what's going on. We don't know our way around London, so we're probably going to be sticking pretty close to the hotel area. I'll have to send you an email. If not, we have San Antonio in a couple weeks. Even more time to catch up. Okay, let's go out on a song. Let's go out on a song. What can I go out on a song? Let's go out on DuckTales.